Section 00 of the Life and Adventures of Alexander Selkirk. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by James K. White. The Life and Adventures of Alexander Selkirk by John Howell. Section 00. Old Buccaneer's Song and Introduction. A brave heart ne'er shall want for aught, while a ship can sail the sea. The Spaniards, they have gold in store, and a rover's life is free, my boys, and a rover's, etc. Then leave your sweethearts for a while, and try again the main. We'll make the dawn supply our wants ere we come back again, my boys, ere we, etc. Old Buccaneer's Song. The Life and Adventures of Alexander Selkirk, containing the real incidents upon which the romance of Robinson Crusoe is founded, in which also the events of his life, drawn from authentic sources, are traced from his birth in 1676 till his death in 1723, with an appendix comprising a description of the island of Juan Fernández and some curious information relating to his shipmates, etc. Introduction. The first perusal of the adventures of Robinson Crusoe forms an era not the least important in the pleasures which the young mind derives from the divine gift of letters. So complete is the illusion, and so powerful the description, that we feel a sensation of regret when maturer years and increasing knowledge force upon us the conviction that the faithful Friday, with all his innocent simplicity, is only a creature of the imagination; that even Robinson himself, whose every adventure is treasured in our memory, was not a real individual, but almost wholly produced by the powerful fancy of an author, which has embellished the incidents that befell a British sailor, who, for upwards of 4 years, lived deprived of all human society upon the island of Juan Fernández. No sooner is this known than a laudable desire is felt to learn as much as possible of the individual whose remarkable destiny forms the groundwork of those adventures which pleased us so much. To supply this desideratum, and to gratify that love of truth which the wise and bountiful Creator has implanted in every breast, no care or labor has been spared. The parish records of Largo, the place of Alexander Selkirk's birth, have been searched. His relatives there, and in Edinburgh, have been consulted. The narratives of those voyages in which he bore no unconspicuous part have been carefully examined, and, in a word, every source of information upon the subject has been most diligently traced. In the year 1823, I went to the town just named, expressly to see the house in which Selkirk had resided. His cup, his chest, and every other article that had once belonged to Robinson Crusoe, the name by which he has been rendered an object of so much interest. I also made inquiries as to any anecdotes that might remain of this distinguished navigator, but could collect nothing to gratify my curiosity except a few vague traditions, repeated by an old man, a relation of his, who possessed the precious relics just mentioned, and dwelt in the house. Never losing sight of the object I had so much at heart, I was, in the spring of 1825, so fortunate as to discover a great-grand-nephew of Alexander Selkirk's, at present a teacher in Cannon Mills, a village near Edinburgh. To him I was introduced, and had the pleasure to obtain his friendship. He is a pious and worthy man, struggling with adverse fortune in his old age. From him I have obtained all that now remains of authentic family tradition. He was so kind as to accompany me, and to point out the places his relation used to frequent during his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?